Howdy, zowdy, big beefy burger butter here. I got a comment that said like, and it was from the one where I really just decided to just stim at the very beginning. This is a very funny start. Or I just sung in the beginning for no reason because I thought it'd be funny. And somebody commented, "Rap God." And it made me laugh. So you know what? To the commenter who did that, I appreciate that comment. It was very funny. We're starting with another goofy ass run. I didn't restart my computer. I should have done that probably. Which actually, like, I'm seeing the game lag, especially on these large rooms. I think it's like, maybe just, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna see the, like, window change. Maybe it's because I have too many background processes, and I just need to close them. No, I think it's just a restart my computer angle. So I'm gonna actually, like, oh, I gotta edit. I'll just have to remember to do that. And not, like, cut this up in the wrong list of things. I think I'm gonna go with this item instead. There you go, let me fix that screen. Let me beat this floor and then restart the computer. I think, honestly, hold on. I didn't even realize it was an XL4. We're also, like, not that great on health, but it's, like, whatever. If I got, like, I kind of like the lemonade, but obviously, well, unfortunately, we're on 2 bosses that it doesn't affect them in any way. The small rooms don't lag, unless there's, like, a lot of projectiles on screen. Ha! Lemonade! I don't even have a bomb to help, like, kill this guy fast enough. We're gonna be in this fight for a little while. Yeah, I like almond milk. I don't know what our starting damage started at. Because, you know, almond milk doesn't lower your damage nearly as much as soy milk does. So it encourages kind of like a close range play, plus like half of them actually get like a homing effect on them. But I think we rolled a little low on damage, because I think we'd probably have like, not 2 damage, probably like 1.5. If our starting stat didn't start a little lower. I could be wrong on that. But it feels like the damage is a little lower than it normally is for that item. And then 2 soul hearts is like crazy good. I'm going to restart my computer. Hopefully it doesn't lag. It doesn't look like it is. Hey, you know, maybe I shouldn't just leave my computer on for like forever. Oh, you don't have a bomb? You know what? This might be the floor where that happens. Hopefully, if my editor isn't the worst and doesn't forget, and the joke is that I'm my own editor, and then I can call myself whatever names I feel appropriate in the situation, like idiot. Wow. If you actually, for the speed run, you actually you use that to go faster. All right. We need some items. I don't think if we're gonna be using just almond milk with whatever stats we're currently gifted, that we're in for a win here. Could be wrong, but we definitely could use something else. And I fucking hate prayer card, by the way. It's such an annoying item in the game. Here's this useless thing. Here, I think you want it. And they pass it to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know. Could be anything else. I'd appreciate like probably anything else. Ooh, a bomb though, you know, a bomb's pretty good. I could double those Clubble. which I might do, just so I can get some, like, use the bombs in the rooms I wanted to use them in on this floor. And with that, like, might as well go to our shop. So we're about to have enough money to make a shop worthwhile. No soul hearts in that one, unfortunately. At least there is the one here. That one had 1 soul heart in it. So at least we got a 1 soul heart from that one. Hey, so it's the item I was thinking, like, hey, if I got the backpack, I actually would be pretty happy with it. Because I can utilize 2 items that I otherwise overlook. Well, I actually don't overlook Crack the Skies, it's pretty good. But I could overlook 2 items I'm not going to use normally. Now, probably somebody's going to be sitting here thinking, like, actually you should probably, like, take Prayer Card, because it's probably more useful. But one, I didn't go into my devil deal, so I'm like, committed to just taking free lemonade instead. And 2, we're doing angel deals anyway, so why would I even want to go into my devil rooms to like, convert my HP into... like, items that, like, could actually be useful. I don't know. I don't know why I'd want to do that. Oh, so I'm actually very happy with that floor. Because, again, like, the only item I was thinking in my brain I'd probably want out of the shop, I ended up getting. Obviously, like, I could get, like, Champion's Belt, like, candles... like any of them, basically. There's a lot of good items I could get. A lot of the battery items, there's a lot of good items. You know what? The one I wanted the most? You're gonna probably, like, die. Yeah. Alright. That is when... Okay, that was a Bomberman play right there. When you, like, load up Bomberman and your friend you're playing Bomberman against is actually, like... it doesn't know how to use the controller yet. As, like, little brother, like, die in Bomberman level, mistake. Let's just do this. See, I'm showing you why this thing's actually, like, the best item in the game. You can also do this, too. How long does this last? Long. It lasts a long while. Maybe it lasts, I was gonna say forever, but, you know, it's not true. But also... theoretically could be true. I would like an item payout from this guy. Well, you do have to get the 6 hits, as is standard with those things. I sometimes forget that tongue even does damage, because of how rare it is that you would ever want to stand that close to it to be able to maybe hit it. But the tongue does do damage. Which seems a little unfair, because we're going to be using fucking spacebar items to kill enemies, it seems. Oh, I would appreciate if you would just throw that at me right down here. Thank you. And I won't even hit you anymore. Go, leave. You gave me something I don't want. But, it's the thought that counts. As Fart Baby. Sometimes I don't credit this item correctly, as you don't even have... I thought you had to hit the Fart Baby for it to activate, but no, it's just if you are about to get hit, they activate. Which isn't nearly as bad. I will say Empty Heart is an item. You can pick it up, and it does things. This is going to be a long room, isn't it? Okay, as long as you, like, defeat your friends for me. Maybe it won't be that long. I appreciate if you just, like, shot. Okay. This is not the run start. I love me. Like a 404. It's pretty fun. This is not the run to play immediately after, like, the Wiz run, where I had 2 conflicting play styles of item. But we're here. We have remote control this room. We don't have much else. I will be probably having to use items to kill enemies. What do we want? Again, I think in a shop we really want a candle the most out of anything. So I don't know, maybe we can get one. What are the chances our boss ends up being one that's like killed by this, right? Here's a good example why D12 could get removed from the game, and I think everybody would be happy with that. I got hit in a room I shouldn't. Why I turned a tile into a red shit. Fair enough. It also paused the game, which is really... I love all of the active items that pause the fucking game. You know, like we need those big book effects. We spent a lot of time on that sprite of the fucking dice. We really need it. Which, you know what, I'm fine with the the D100 one. That one probably took a lot of time to do. Especially if they actually, I mean, I guess when you have a reference image of like an actual D100, I don't actually know if the pegs are in the right spot or the numbers. But you would just have a reference image that is just a D100. And it could just reference placing things in the correct spot. So maybe it's not that hard, but also I like sprite working to making all those numbers visible in a way that actually like looks well. You know, there's some craft to it. It also just pauses the game for like 3 seconds, and I hate that shit. So alright, so Tears Up. Pretty good. Also the fact that it's gonna, yeah, you know what, this floor pretty successful. Extra soul hearts, that's gonna be pretty good. And we even got our extra red heart, so small rock. That does tempt me. Probably won't get it. It's gonna be a very expensive get. I want it because of the damage up, mostly. Also, like, the Tears Up's gonna obviously be good. Thank you for taking out your ally, by the way, little... I don't even know the thing I would call this thing. I've always thought of it as an egg sack, but, you know, knowing what things are in this video game, it's probably just like an asshole shooting out of shit, of explosives. Very on brand with the Edmund. So I unfortunately do not have a charge that I'm willing to use in this room. We'll see if my patience draws thin and I just use that one instead. These are gonna be these long ass rooms. I guess we got like time for stories, but I don't really have any other stories for you. Like we did a bunch of house maintenance. I guess what's really annoying is the fact that our lawnmower doesn't work right now because it needs another spark plug or whatever, because it was just left outside all winter for like 4 winters, which is a great way to get your appliances to get destroyed. But it couldn't go into the garage because of how much shit was inside of it. With like multiple doors, big things of foam, it was just in the way. You cannot access it. And you know what? That was part of our spring cleaning, was reorganizing the garage. At least a decent section of it. It still needs to like actually like not just have random bags sitting on the ground and a big pile of trash. Not really trash, just like boxes of tools and stuff like that. It's a work in progress. And I've put a lot of work into it already. But you know, now we're at the hard part where I'm like, okay, so all the stuff that I don't know immediately is like tossable. You gotta go through and just like make sure everything is disposed of that needs to be disposed of. Like, I didn't know that an oil pan had a hole in the bottom of it, so I didn't see it. So I didn't know I had to get tossed. That's why you need a second pair of eyes on stuff like that. We have a clot now. That's pretty cool. We are probably not going to get small rock. Okay, thank you for blocking that hit, little clot buddy. Because The way you kill that enemy? Okay, fuck. Is you... you be brave, so it doesn't pop. That is probably gonna be like very like awful damage, but I'm willing to try it. Holy hell! Get this room out of my face. Can you? You can't knock that around. Let's just use this. Swing and grab that. Yeah. So the damage on this is not adequate. It is funny that how it's like every tap just immediately sends the thing out a pitiful amount of distance. We will get consolation prize, which will increase my damage. It's like the worst item in the game that I hate so much that I'm sick of fucking seeing it. So let's touch it so it's out of her pool. God damn it, man. And we're gonna... Here's the shitty thing, is we're actually gonna walk all the way back down this way. And I'm like... Oh... I guess we could, like, play the Demon Judgment, like, 3 times, right? So we get another red heart at the end of the floor as well, and have that be a little bit more of, like, a min-max thing we can do. I'm even willing to, like, hit this thing. Get a key out of it. Not the best thing I could have gotten, but, you know, it's what it is. Interesting too there. We have Crow Heart, so we lose the red heart walking in here, so that's actually like pretty cool. So we only lost the Hassle Heart to walk in there. And I'm like, shit, man, give me this. Yeah. We're probably not gonna get much out of these, huh? Yeah, I did get 1 black heart. Alright, and I don't even have a bomb to blow that fucking thing up. Alright. Haha. This is gonna be a long one. You can tell it's gonna be a long one because... I don't know, we did get a small damage up, so that's... we did increase our stats. And we do have tools to help us defeat enemies very quickly. That's going to stop being effective when we get to Isaac, that's for sure. And let's just continue. You know you are in a weird spot when you're doing this room. Without just blowing the center. We have like the worst item I could have. Kill it. Alright. So just don't shoot in that room. I think a smart thing I should have done was just like drop the trinket. I didn't think to do that. Easily the worst trinket in the entire game. I don't know why. Okay, I do know why. I was just like tilted from the whole explosion thing in that last room. Can I kill this thing before it charges fast enough into my direction? Ha! We'll see. You don't need to be afraid about using your active items. By the way, you have 2 of them, and there's a battery on the ground if I really need to make sure that I have it ready. I guess like this run speaks for itself, or like I can at least have some level of commentary that is like intriguing on a level. Okay. So your creep layers on top of enemy creep, I guess? I didn't know that. Which is something I was like thinking I wish it did, but it might actually genuinely just do that. So I'm actually pretty happy to discover that. I like walked on that red creep on the bottom left of my my piss pool just to see. And it looks like that checks out. I still have my clot, not unfortunately, actually, it's very fortunate. We are just going to use this in here. I'm still going to get hit because it doesn't do enough damage. And it's because it's the fucking meatball guys, so you actually took a full heart. Yeah, whatever. Sure, buddy. You really got to wonder why that's the case. That room took longer than you would think it would. I'm just gonna use this in this room. It will hit no enemies. Alright, fair enough. Oh. This is gonna be a fatiguing one. On the plus side, like, we have a lot of health. And we have a little clot. We have a little clot. Every room takes, like, way longer than it should. I think we lost our clot, so we lost the clot. I usually say that every single time I lose one of them. It really is just like shoot until the enemies die, which is like usually what you do. We actually do okay when the tiers hit, they actually do a lot of damage. I'd put this on the list of items you just never want to see. With at least the like one positive I can say is it blocks shots, which it used to not do. Hey, I got a clot again. Hey, and it's full health clot. I appreciate 404 for helping me get another clot again. Because it's a pretty substantial increase to our strength. I will go in here. And then we'll check this. Guess we could check below me as well. And it is a greed fight. I'll just use this. I'll use it. I'm gonna use the lemonade because on grounded enemies, because I can at least guarantee that I will be hitting the grounded enemy on the when he's on the ground. I can't guarantee that when I walk into a boss fight that it's not gonna be like war and half of the fight is not effective. This room sucks. I'm just going to try to hit them so I don't have to deal with them. It doesn't even suck that bad, but normally I couldn't kill the enemies I think fast enough before they're in my face. So you use your things. BFF, like, genuinely probably like game-changingly good as long as we get a familiar that is like helpful. Which we do have like a few. I will like detonate this. Get a absolute freak ton of money. I appreciate the greed dropping that so I can get BFF. We will eventually kill this guy eventually. You just have to have some level of patience. I'm actually like, no, I'm not even kidding. I'm going back and grabbing my clot. You wanna know why? I need it. It's a pretty substantial amount of damage. I don't even want any of that. Like, who cares? Clot room was literally right here. Just get the clot and go. Very funny that like that's the level of extra like value I'm willing to take. Because not only is the clot good for just overall damage, but also it's now buffed by BFF, which means it's gonna be more essential to me killing enemies fast. I've just used both. Probably a little premature on the flight, the beams of light, but also this is probably one of the easiest bosses we can be fighting on this floor with our setup. They got a rather big hitbox. Tears up. I'm straight up just like hit me with something cool. Just go like all out, right? This is like the synergy you want. I don't even want the Guppy's head. And part of the reason I don't want the Guppy's head is I don't want to ruin like the extra heart getting dropped at the end. I don't know if you need an empty red heart for this to deactivate, but like, one, lemonade's not going to be that useful. It's been, I have appreciated it in the rooms we have used it, as it has assisted in killing enemies. I don't think Monster Manuel plus BFF is going to get topped by by that at all. So we can basically just use our familiars for the remainder of this run. And just like that, we're basically on another run where we're not using our own attacks to do the damage we need to kill enemies. Which is pretty funny. Because this one wasn't self-inflicted, but it feels a lot better. Like, we're basically sitting here as the support, as our main DPS over here, just like kind of goes out and kills every enemy with insane amounts of damage, like 20 damage shots each, right, on Seraphim. And we have our protector. Where I'm speaking this in Overwatch terms. That's like crazy that the boss fight's like right here, by the way. I might actually just leave the floor. You know? A double? It's probably better than Sunshine. We'll go back and get the item room, hopefully. And our shop could also be pretty valuable. Just like that, like, the one item you want. I don't even mind the fact that we'll lose Seraphim by the end of the floor. It's just really good that we got Seraphim, and it's really good we got a familiar inside of our our devil deal. And all of a sudden, I don't care too much about like getting anything to replace our tiers. We don't need them because our familiars are gonna be really good. And you know what the best thing I could probably get right now? More familiars. King Baby, I think is like one of the only ones I can get out of the shop unless we get like adoption papers. So give me like adoption papers in the shop. It could happen. It's happened before with the 404. I would be very content with that. Maybe it even like tries to prioritize some of that. We did get the poker chip. Let's just use this on you. Alright, can I go back to like 3 floors and try to get a small rock? I'm not that picky, honestly. I don't think I need a small rock. I would like to not do this. Okay, that is another good familiar. That makes our bombs good. 2 Seraphims. Okay, so I wasn't mad about it. I didn't even mention the fact that it happened. Like, I accidentally walk too far into the room and you hit that. I don't even think we can really get this, so I'm not gonna be greedy for it. I was like, you know what, whatever, that's the cost of just being efficient. Second time, a little more annoying. But I like the solace I can take on that is the fact that it will not happen again in that room in particular. With that, it could have we could get the same layout in another room, which I'm probably not going to see as we're not heading towards that direction. I'm actually just gonna go beat the boss. And we'll just leave it there. Thank you for like doing the slightly delayed sound effect that's harder to hear stomp. I really do have to just like stop talking when I fight bombs or foot. There's the it's harder to hear than yeah. You know. It usually results in me getting hit. It sucks that we didn't get like a battery item from the shop. So we are going to be kind of weak here, especially with 2 fart babies. And if I don't aim this thing directly into the center there you go. That clears that room instantly. That should help. Ooh. Scary room. Especially because like last time I blew myself up with dynamite by accident. That one's a little unfortunate. I'm gonna take that as like whatever. had to happen eventually. It does make the 2 bomb fly thing, or bombs that my one guy can turn into, a little more dangerous. Don't even care. Boom. Mom's pearls. You know what? Now we have Mom's transformation. We have the butt knife. I think it's going to continue to get 0 kills. Eventually, this room is killable. Actually, hit them with this. I have it. Use it. I don't even... Okay, we got a Daddy Longlegs. Not a bad familiar, for sure. Especially because it's boosted by my super damage. I'm worried in this room having guys too close to me, because I could have just, like, thrown a bomb into them. Like this one. I was like, why do I have this? I'm just gonna keep forgetting. I was gonna be like, you gotta hit me with one of those, please. Stomp on this guy. Stay away from me. Like, bomb fly, I don't want to disrespect you, but like, please just stay the fuck away from me. It's another good familiar. And you know, I usually hate trying to maintain Horror Babylon, but one, this will certainly help us, as every stat we're gonna gain from that is useful, but also is the learning experience to see whether or not I gained a thing from this. So I do see on the map. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Ah. I do see on the map a reroll. And I usually like to like ham up and play up the fact that I like go into the reroll rooms. Because like they're fun to do. And I will do it. Like, I'm not that attached to this run, and also we could be really funny with what we end up getting here. Who cares that we have a pretty honestly insanely valuable like build setup here in the form of our familiar gaining items, plus the ones we have permanently here, and then also BFF, which we were given for half of the price it normally would have costed. Okay, I was what, do I have 404 in the 404? Like, can it just not have an effect, and so it's just 404? We've learned something. That should just, like, equal infinity, you know? War is actually, like, way more threatening to me now that I'm realizing how him spawning a bomb, please kill this enemy, could absolutely, and it already has, could absolutely just result in us getting destroyed. Alright, let's clear out a spot that I want to stand. Just like just stay away from every familiar. is the ultimate goal. I will use a familiar now. Please don't burst that guy out yet. I would appreciate just keep your distance. My familiars will get it. Who did we get? We got Ice Baby. That's a good one. That's a good familiar. As a defender of familiars, by the way, I think if you don't like familiars, that's honestly just like kind of your character, but I feel like you're just neglecting not only a really common thing in the game, but also they're just good. Wow, holy shit, that did a lot of damage. That was like the whole boss health bar. Oh, I don't have Horror Babylon anymore. Which, you know what? Yeah, that is true. That is our second guppy item, but I don't care. Because one, we didn't take the first one. And 2, unfortunately, our build is just a bunch of nonsense. I'm just gonna leave this room. I don't like this one. I saw the bomb fly there, unfortunately, too late. And I was having a suspicion I was going to get hit by it. Well, that one, unfortunately, that one shot 3 at it instead of whatever amount the other ones were. And you know, the grimaces that shoot 3 tiers, I would appreciate if they were just not even in the game. I think the game would be better for it. But you know, that's just one blemish on this otherwise good game. The rotating ones also can go fuck themselves. Because they're not fun and overused and used in like fucking every floor other than like the basement. I just don't value them. Don't hit me. That shit does a lot of damage. I'm not even gonna, we're gonna just like no cap. Why are my guys here? Duct tape. I guess whatever. Let's like drop that on the ground. So we actually have like defense. Like what was that? Why did they spawn on that side? I have 2 fucking fart butt babies. Which is really a fucking sentence for the ages. Just like butt knife this guy. Really just like ass and butt and fart is what we're in. Health is looking a little steep. Hopefully we can maintain not having, I appreciate... You're gonna die? Look at it. I saw it turn into Bob's brain. I was like, that's like the opportunity of a lifetime. Because that's about to do a shit ton of damage. It's a funny ass run. And you know what? It's not frustrating like the other one. It's just kind of mediocre. Like, obviously I'm gonna do that one. I don't have fucking keys. That sucks. But at least I got something amazing. What are we doing with this? So this is like both very... I appreciate this item. We're in some weird sort of hell. Where we have to be close to enemies for our tiers to be effective. We're just gonna go ahead and just like not even stand next to enemies. Is I think our best course of action. We got a bomb fly. Stay away from me. That does so much damage. We just will like rely on our familiars until like the game ends. I actually will take the hearts over having Horror Babylon. I thought I like shot out a number 2 bomb. But it was the fart baby. I will take the having health over having Horror Babylon because I really don't think I need it. I actually fell in the hole. That pisses me off. Tilt. I got sussed. That shit sucks. This room, I'd appreciate if one of these went over and just like immediately eliminated one of my threats. Yep. So keep sending them out. Genuinely could just get carried right now by war alone. Like war plus like delirium, that's hilariously good. It doesn't help our visual clarity at all. Like with the bombs and like with the like 4 items combined, we've effectively gotten true like power. This is just such a goofy ass run and I love it. Unidentified pill, hit me with it. Oh, absolutely hit me with more familiars. We got a rotten baby, a leech, and a little Loki. Nice. That's a good set. All buffed. Stay away from me. You sicken me. Alright, a hermit. Teleports to the shop, so it's gonna do nothing. I will use this in this room. And you just immediately get eliminated by my powerful Locust fly plus Bomberman. I'm gonna get hit by my own fly. I couldn't tell which one's an enemy and which one's not. Like, there's too much shit on screen. It's really just nonsense. High Priestess. More like Bye Priestess. I'm not using you. I unfortunately don't have... Oh, there you go. There's a bomb. Oh, I hit him with another bomb. Hit him with the bomb. Yeah, I don't even have to deal with the stomp. You're gonna be down here. Guaranteed. Easy. I don't know what even exploded that one. What is happening, man? Oh, we have the... Oh, shit. we had the Torn card trinket from 404 causing explosions. Alright, we have Blast Cap. Hit this. Go here. Use your min-max. Use your super double tap bombs. Don't do that again. I'm gonna do it one more time just for like the silly. Do it like one more time. It's like way too dangerous. Don't. Just let my familiars handle it. Easy. Such an easy run. Genuinely like one of the most funny runs I've had in a little bit. So I appreciate the goofiness of it. When you start with almond milk, you know you're gonna get something funny. Alright, anyway. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Check my links in the description. See you in the next one. Remember, idiot, to... I'm speaking to myself, by the way, not you. Make sure the recordings are together, moron.